everybody.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Bridge Now. I feel like busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose now. There's only because in boxing, one punch can change it, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are.
I love her because she from the hood though. From the hood though. She like really from the hood.
Make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose.
That Stott said Nate will never live that down. No, he won't. But it's not about it's about how he gets up.
They doing that. They doing that Wakanda scene when they was just like,
It's about your heart because you can get knocked down so many times and people can make fun of you, but it's about their resilience.
What's up, yo?
Yo.
What up? Happy Thursday.
Yes.
Ringside house.
And Ringside in the house
You know
with
what it
Ray
is.
Prince. You already know we here Thursday. We had a little delay because we had some technical difficulties, but it's all right because we here now. We got some technical advancements that we have been working on. So
Yes, sir.
we here. We feeling good. We got the comments. Jarek, what's going on, man? Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. We're glad and happy that you're here. Look, man, we got a lot to talk about, Ray. So let's just go ahead and jump into it because we don't want to keep the people waiting, man. So what's up? What's going on? What's going on around the world in the sports world?
We got a lot happening today. We got Miss Brittany Griner. She is back and ready to play WNBA basketball.
Right.
After being out in Russia for 10 months locked up.
Wow.
She was going to record again.
Won't let me out.
What? You got
Locked up.
over here. He's defending Chris Jackson, aka Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, for his religious beliefs on the anthem. A little late on that, but now he coming around, I guess.
Well, no, I think it was something that was old, that happened in the past when they asked him, and that's when he was, in his prime. He was playing MJ, so he made his comment on that.
Yeah, you never know with MJ.
Hey, it is what it is.
Politics for was politics. He was game.
Right, exactly. But it is what it is. So
we got NBA teams tanking. We got the Rockets. The Rockets are trying to get their number one pick, and they want Victor. What's their name? Why was someone I can't pronounce that man name.
Yeah, it's a long last name, but that's a tall guy. The really, really, really tall guy.
Yeah,
that's an anomaly.
Since LeBron, he's the next big thing. That's big words. But Adam Silver's not happy about that. He said he might start punishing teams, put them in the G League.
Ooh, game over.
Yeah,
Flip. What you know about this? Jared boy said game over. Yeah, but yeah, man. What you think about that, man? Well, we're gonna talk about it in a little bit.
Ooh, yeah.
Tanking.
That man. We got my man Mac McClung won the
slam dunk contest.
He came out
weekend.
and played all of 2 games for the Philadelphia 76ers. Watched him at Georgetown or watched his young highlights. This man has been a highlight reel kid for a long time, and he put some beats down that was unbelievable.
It definitely was unbelievable, man. And so, everybody's been talking about that. I already know a lot of people are happy, and I'm not mad at them, man, because we got to give that man his props. So, good job, Mac, because he did his thing. Return of the Mac, yes!
Mac, he looked like Opie Cunningham.
Right.
Like that, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Mac, man. 3-point contest as well. Damian Lillard, he won that thing, man. So he was doing this thing. We're going to ask you all about the All-Star game because we wanted to know, because people had their takes on it. Was it entertaining or not? So we're going to keep going on. Bronny James. Oh, man. Bronny James, he doing his thing, man. He out here. He moved from the top 25 to now the top 10. So, hey, Bronny is doing his thing. Shout out to Bronny, man. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Got Dwight Howard. I don't know why they're sleeping on Dwight Howard. Why they sleeping on Dwight Howard?
Because he over there playing in Taiwan. Taiwan has got a whole bunch of tall people. And this guy out there scoring 84 points, 37 rebounds, 9 assists, and 14 blocks in a game. This is Dwight Howard. They can't shoot no free throws.
Ooh, Dwight Howard. This is the one that Shaq was just saying, hey, I don't think he's that good, you know. Can you dig it? You know?
He did his thing, though. And
he did his thing. He's doing his thing, man. So, man, you know, shout out to Dwight Howard for doing this thing, man. We got NCAA. We're talking about the USC quarterback. I think his name Caleb Williams. You know, he's interested in playing for the Dolphins, 49ers, and the Raiders and Falcons. And he's not going to be recruited until 2024. So this dude say, I got swag. I'm ready. I know what team I want to play for. So I'm just going to put it out there. So maybe we may see some football teams tanking it. You know, so
he might want to wait. He might want to wait a minute before he starts talking all this noise.
Right. Exactly.
But does he match what Deion Sanders looks for in the quarterback? Because Deion is coming under fire for his comments talking about, you know, he wants a quarterback coming from a 2-parent household with 3.5 GPA. And then he wants a lineman, a defensive lineman. He wants single mama, barely making it. It's a lot. We're gonna have to go over those comments. But Deion is in hot water. They've been finding a reason to try to get to this dude, and he opened the doors up.
He opened the doors up. But I mean, it's just his opinion and his standards. So how you gonna, well, you know, why you gonna deem a man for saying something like this, man? So I don't know. Like when he was at Jackson State, they didn't say nothing when he was saying everything. But now that he's at Colorado, it's a big difference. So you know, now you on somebody else's platform. But when you was at the all black school, hello, you can open your mouth and say what you want to say. So
is you gonna say there's a double standard?
It's a quadruple standard. It is. Yes, it is. We're gonna call a spade a spade. So we're gonna go ahead to boxing and UFC, man. We got Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Is the contract signed? Are they gonna squabble in April or what, man? What's going on? You're on mute.
They saying it's signed now, but you never know, man. With these cats, they be backing out and nobody want to fight or whatever's going on. But I keep saying it's not official. It's not official yet. I mean, that was the latest from a day ago. From the deadline expired. You know, from Boxing News, Boxing World Boxing News. It said the deadline has expired. So I guess these cats don't want to fight. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think they do, man. I think somebody's holding it up. I don't think it's a fighters. I think it's the promotion people. They holding stuff up. You know, money is not here and there, and I don't know, man. I think they should let these two fight. That's what the people want, man. So give the people what they want, man. Are you not entertained?
Do something.
Let's go.
Do something, man.
Go, man.
I mean, I know who does want to fight. Jake Paul, he wants to fight.
Ooh, and Tommy Fury, that's gonna be good.
And he fighting. He was just on Stephen A. Smith. I was just watching that. And he's talking about this is his chance to prove himself. He's been saying he wants to fight a professional boxer, and you know, you can take it or leave it whether Tommy Fury is really a professional boxer of a caliber, but you know, he's at the same age, the same level, same status as what Jake Paul is. So you know, that's going to be interesting. That'd be interesting to talk about.
Yeah, what's the size difference? Do you know?
They're about the same size. I know Tommy's a little tall, a little beach than him. So
all right. Well, we'll check it out. Tommy Fury. Yeah, we're gonna see, man. Adrian Broner's, man, his comeback fight that was set for the February 25th has been postponed after the third opponent fell out. So, man, I don't know. I mean, it's tough. It's difficult. I don't know how long he'll be able to stay.
You always defending this man.
me, man. Look, he got my heart with the can. You know, he the can man. Anybody can get it. American, Mexican, African, Jamaican. Like, man, that is like one of the best lines I've ever heard, man. So yeah, he still got my heart, man.
It said his opponent, Michael Williams Jr., suffered a broken jaw in sparring. So that wasn't a good sign. If you get tapped in your jaw like that in sparring and you can't fight, you need to get new sparring partners. Or
you definitely do.
Sheesh.
Somebody hit you like, oh man, come on, y'all, time out. What was your mouthpiece at, man? Paul. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go into the NFL. What's happening around the league, man? We got Tua. Tua is taking judo classes to learn how to fall properly.
Hey,
man.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. This man trying to figure out how to fall properly. I mean, We'll talk about that.
That. You know, parkour is also parkour.
Yeah. That's when you jumping off stuff and that hurt yourself.
No, it ain't no self-defense, Jared. It's not self-defense. He's taking it to learn how to be able to fall on the ground because he understands, about the game.
Thing with judo, me being a boxing and martial arts guy, is that judo is using leverage, other person's leverage against them. So I guess that's what he's trying to figure out, of how when someone's holding on to him, how to use their leverage against him. But I don't know how that makes sense. But hey, if it keeps you from getting a concussion, I'm all for it.
Hey, Kevin said that's like RG learning how to slide. RG3.
Hey, what's Eric Bieniemy gonna learn when he goes over there to the Commanders as the offense coordinator?
Did you just say that?
He's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't have Patrick Mahomes. I don't have all these weapons. I have the Washington Commanders in my sights, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to call some plays for them to score any points."
Eric Bieniemy. Oh man, speaking of Eric Bieniemy, and I know he just left the Chiefs, but we're going to be talking about Travis Kelce. He's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live March 4th. So I want to see how that's going to go. I think it's going to go good. He got the personality for it.
He's funny. I love him and his brother's podcast.
All right, exactly, man. It is good, and they had some good guests on there. So they just had the quarterback with Jalen Hurts on there. So that was pretty cool, man. Thought that was good. Look, man, the last thing and the only thing that I really want to talk about, man, is Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, the new coach, the contract. Will he be or stay in Baltimore, this upcoming season? Are they going to franchise tag him? What's going on? We need to know these things, man.
Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know.
I'm the backup singer. Woody woo woo.
Lord.
Woody woo woo woo.
Oh, Jared the tag Willie Taggart.
Yeah, Willie Taggart. That's the new Ravens running back coach.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out he was a former FAU, FSU, Oregon, USF, and WKU. I don't know what that is, but head coach. He was the head coach for all those schools, and now he's in the NFL to become the Ravens running back coach, who was a star quarterback for Jack Harbaugh, and he coached running backs for Jim Harbaugh at Stanford. So, is he like a pseudo?
I think he's an interim. Like he's always an interim. Always the guy sitting next to the guy. He like a bridesmaid with no they ain't getting married anytime soon. So.
But they got all the advice. Don't you do it, Curl. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
Reconsider.
If it was me,
exactly.
Lord.
If it was me. So
let's look into it, man. Brittany Griner is back. Yeah. She's back in the WNBA.
Yes.
She looked like she lost a little weight from being over there in Russia, eating borscht and drinking vodka every day in prison.
Man.
So what do you think about her coming back to the game? You think is she gonna be as dominant as she was? Is she gonna still have the same impact? Is she gonna appreciate not being in Russia? What do you think?
So For me, I honestly I think it's too soon to get back on the court, but that's where her love lies. In the game. Do I think she's? I think she's lost a step from actually just being over there and being tormented and we don't know exactly what happened, so I can't say. Allegedly being tormented, right? That's how you say it. Politically correct. Yeah, and so when it was like when Michael Vick went to he got incarcerated, and when he came back, he was a bit stiff. He lost a step and a lot of other skill sets as well that he didn't have a chance to practice and continue to sharp. And so I think she may be a little rusty, but I think she's going to be in that element. She's young. She's going to come back. She's going to be vibrant. She's going to find her rhythm and her step, and she's going to do a good job. But right now, man, I'm glad that she's back. But if I was her, I would have kicked back and wrote a book and watch the sales go up, man. But that's my thought, man.
This man said Brittany Grinder. you can't be doing that girl like that, man. I know she was down for 10 months. She probably got back here and ran through a few WNBA stars. just trying to get her swagger back, and then now she's trying to do her thing back in the game. So, hey, good luck to her, man. Her being back into her element, I think it's going to be a good thing for the game. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see her come out with the first dunk and flex on people. So
exactly. She got the new cut. She got the new look. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So
man, she out there looking like Kyle Kuzma. She look like a full dude now.
And I'm not making a comment, man, because just a while ago we was like free Brittany, and now she's back, man. I don't want to make a comment on it, man. But I will say I love Brittany. She got some new look. We're looking forward to her doing her thing. So hey, shout out to Brittany. We love you over here on Ringside.
Said she married.
She married.
Wouldn't that ever stop anybody? I heard allegedly.
Allegedly. Speaking of allegedly, man. Speaking of allegedly, they say Zion Williams is out for the season. What's going on, man? What's going on with Zion, man? What's going on with him?
I think they need to trade AD back to the Pelicans.
The Pelicans
so they have the all broke down team. Him and Zion cannot stay healthy. Both of them dudes is man. Tissue paper and glazed donut. That man just be heavy and broke down all the damn time, man. I don't understand it.
Don't understand it at all, man. Look, he has a consumption problem. He likes to consume a lot of food. And it's a lot of starches and any other food, So he has a habit in terms of his diet, and so and not much discipline. And they said the people around him are not really telling him, "Hey, you need to do this and do that." They told him, "Hey, man, wait till you get your money. You need to get paid." He hasn't had a chance to really play through a full season. Either he's breaking through shoes, Nike shoes. I would have sued them. To get my money, or
call Kyrie,
or he's getting injured, man. So it's going to be hard for him to get a payday. So we'll see what's going to happen. But man, definitely he was the sensation when he came in, and now he is not making sense. So let's figure it out, Zion. I hope that you feel better. But they say he may be out for the season. So.
Well, I think they're going to trade him and AD to the Rockets so they can continue to tank. The Houston Rockets are tanking on purpose, allegedly. That's the word of the day, allegedly.
He said payday.
Yeah, it said payday with the peanuts in the joint. Peanuts and caramel. He ain't want no regular real payday.
He want the payday with the pizza box right next to him. Oh man, look, I ain't mad at him, man. Sometimes you gotta eat.
Man.
Most people always say, what is the running back for the Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott? He said, eat, right? Eat. Zion took it personally.
Let's not talk about Zeke, man. I don't.
I just struck a nerve, everybody. I just struck a nerve
Man.
for Ray, man.
We didn't even have the Cowboys on the list today to talk about. So,
right, man.
Yeah.
But yes, man, this is very shameful on the Rockets for shamelessly tanking. The Rockets owner. So what happened was the Rockets owner was on camera getting interviewed, and he said that he is praying for Victor, the number 1 draft pick. So his name is, what's his name? His name is Tillman Fertitta. There you go. Tillman Fertitta says the Rockets are praying for Victor. And so Adam Silver says the league is considering sending teams to the G League as punishment for participating in tanking for the number 1 pick. Now, how does this work? Because we did have a G leaguer that came from a G leaguer that won a dunk contest in the All-Star game. So what's going on with the G League? How is it starting to become much bigger, man? And how is this used as punishment? And why is this dude looking to tank so he can get the number 1 pick?
Man, I mean that's like telling an NFL team you're gonna go back down to college and play. I mean, you got some good players in the G League that's developing and coming back up, but for you to tell a whole franchise, yeah, we gonna demote y'all down here, and y'all gonna go play in our growth league, our developmental league. Like if I'm playing on a team, I mean, because similar, John Wall was talking about this about a month or two ago,
right,
about the team tanking, and he wasn't happy about it till he got moved on to the Clippers. But yeah, this is ridiculous. So I mean, it would definitely stop teams. I think to stop teams from trying to tank because.
Go ahead. Well, this is what I was going to say. It's not the players. It's the owner. So why would you penalize the players and send them to the G League, right? And the owner is the one that's giving all the commands.
Well, because if the owners are saying, "Here, I'm gonna keep getting rid of all my good players and just basically just have G League players play on my team, so I can lose." I mean, the players playing hard, but there's a reason why they're in the G League.
The growth and development.
The growth and development league. They're trying to get to somewhere, but they're not there yet.
They're not there yet, man. Well, speaking of not being there yet, I've heard that this all-star basketball game that's past weekend that was held in Utah, what was it, Park City, Utah? Man, they said
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, okay, one of the two. Salt Lake City. I heard that it was one of the worst NBA All-Star weekends, and I wanted to give people's feedback. I want to give everybody feedback and see what they thought. What did you think about it, Ray? Why you laughing like that?
Because first of all, I don't know why you have any kind of event in Utah. Like any kind of big sporting event in Utah. I mean, it goes dry. It's a dry county most of the time. It's a beautiful place. I can't say no, Utah is not a beautiful place, right. But there ain't a whole bunch cracking in Utah. Like you ain't it ain't Sin City. They have a lot of morals and things that they go to. It's a very religious state.
Right.
More so Mormon. They don't have lemon pepper wings.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No.
You can't be in there doing the Oh, you can't go in there and do the Lou Williams. You can't go do that.
Do the Lou Williams. No, you cannot, man. So I don't know why they had it there. There's not much festivities there. It could have been a lot of snow there, but I don't think it was snowing right now. So it was boring just from the environment and the setup. No offense to anybody that lives in Utah, but you just got to understand that environment doesn't foster the caliber and the height and the gravity of what you want for All-Star NBA game. All right.
Just say
So
people out there, the All-Star, they trying to party and be nasty and do all kind of debaucherous stuff.
right.
and Utah don't allow it. So keep it in Vegas, keep it in Miami, Los Angeles, New York,
right. Bring it
those
to
kind of places.
California, something like that,
Yeah.
but don't try to walk it out over there, man. Don't walk it out. That's not what it is. But hey, we gotta go ahead and give our props to Mr. Matt McClune for winning the dunk contest. He did his thing, man. He was soaring over people, doing a what is it, a 380?
540.
540.
This man went around.
He doing his thing,
Yeah,
man.
this man went around in a full circle and he came back halfway around and dunked it backwards.
Yeah. Well,
look,
that too, it's not that many people of color in Utah, so that's a true statement. So yeah, hey, it is what it is, and so everybody was on they had they was on their curfew, so it's not much to do out there, and only thing you can do is be around your friends.
There you go.
Give us a shout out to Damian Lillard. He won the dunk contest. I mean, I'm not the 3-point contest, man. So and he was making it look easy. He's like, "This is easy. This is what I do. It's in my veins. It's in my blood." So he knocking down shots. So hey, you already know, man. Just gotta give a shout out to him. But yeah, so the NBA All-Star Game, was it entertaining or not so entertaining? I know we had somebody. B-Les said that it just it's not that many people. It's not that many black people out there. I don't people of color. That could mean a lot. But
yeah, it's cold. It's cold out there. It's cold.
Yeah.
Brothers
Cold
don't like
world.
to be around the cold too much. So,
right? Like where's the sun at, man?
Yeah.
Speaking of the sun.
Oh, good transition.
Where the sun?
Bronny James. He might be playing in Utah in the All-Star game or something one day.
One day.
his status has gotten moved up. They had it projected at 25, and now they're saying he's going to be a top 10 pick next year
in 2024. Wow! So coming out of high school,
or maybe he's coming out of high school this year, so they think he'll be a one and done.
Okay, he'll be a one and done. But still, look at that, man. Look, when you persevere, when you're resilient, when your daddy is LeBron James, and he's a high scorer in the NBA history, that also don't hurt your rise to fame.
Yep. Yeah. Well, LeBron says it's projected right now that the 10th pick for next year would probably go to Orlando. LeBron said he ain't going to Orlando even if his son is going there. Ooh. So that means his son won't be going there.
Look, LeBron letting it know if the big baller brand can do it, so can the Jameses.
Hey. Hello,
I'm not mad at you. He is the real deal. Is he the real deal? I like that comment, Jarek. Is he the real deal?
No, I mean, I think Bronny can play, man, and that's one of the things of being, his dad is such a superstar, and I think as long as he just understands that he just got to be the best that he can be and not have to be what his dad is, or if he gets there, he may surpass him. You never know, but he just needs to be.
It's not gonna happen, man.
Yeah. So he might just go ahead and just do what he gotta do. Just play ball, Bronny.
Enjoy
it. Go get your bag too. Go in there, play that year with your dad. Because if he gets there and plays with his dad for a year, whatever it is, that's gonna be the biggest storyline, all the NBA media. They might make $1 billion that year just from documentaries and all that kind of stuff.
Man, think about it. And then actually receiving a pass from your dad is just when you get the ball, you're like, I got all the energy. You shoot it and you airball it. But he just gotta get the first jitters out. But I think he's gonna do well, man. And for your dad to be there and to teach you the game, I mean, that's a game changer. That's a real game changer.
So do you think Deion Sanders would take Bronny because he's in hot water right now for saying what he wants out of players. Like he said, this man comes out. Deion had been on such a high, and they have been waiting for a moment to get to this dude and be able to say, "Oh yeah, he's terrible," and try to break him down. And I know it's the whole media and college institution that's doing that. So
Yeah,
let me ask this question, man. Deion came out and he kind of laid out what exactly he looks for in recruiting for his quarterbacks. He said he wants a dual parent household for his and he said, no, I want a mother and father, and I want him to have a 3.5 as a quarterback because it's a leader. He's a leader of men, and so they want some stability from that position. Okay. They said that his offensive lineman, right? He said he wanted his offensive lineman to be dual parent households. He said he wanted at least a 3-3, and he wanted the kid to adhere to what his strong father says. So that he makes his decisions and he's tough and physical. So that he has a strong father figure that was hard on him. But then he goes to the defensive side of the ball. Yeah. He said defensive lineman, he said totally opposite. He said, I want it from a single mama trying to get it, that he's on free lunch.
He hungry.
He's trying to rescue his mama. Mama barely making a flight. He like this dude, like he's like a pit bull with feeding him gunpowder. He said that's what he want for his defensive lineman, man. So people are all up in arms about this this conversation. So what do y'all think about that in the breakdown of saying the family household of where somebody came from matters and how they play the game?
Look, he can check off his box in terms of smart, tough, fast, discipline, and with character, right? So, to be honest, I'm not going to scrutinize that because I agree with the man. He's he's just honest enough to say it, right? And look, that's the deal. A defensive player, they don't need the ball in their hand, and they just need to be like Ndamukong Suh, just grabbing people and slamming them to the ground. Like, that's a violent game. And so you want somebody on defense to be violent. You got to set the tone. And so, I get it. It's going to be some backlash. But, man, guess what, man? Guess what? Like, you can't please everybody. And he's running a business. And this is the way that he runs his business. And this is the people that he's looking for in terms of running his business. Because think about it. Whenever you do have a business and you have a description of a job description of what you want the individuals to do to handle that job, you tell them this is what I'm looking for, right? You have your statistics and your stats and your requirements. Let people know what you're looking for, and if they can fit the position, then they can play or they can work. So here we go, man. Don't be mad at DM for doing what he's doing. He's been doing this since he was at Jackson State.
I gotta play the devil's advocate. I gotta play the devil's advocate. Why the other side of some people are saying that there's a double standard for him. He said because when Jimmy the Greek came out and said, "Yeah, the black player is bigger, faster, and stronger because they were bred that way, and they have they have bigger hamstrings," and he wasn't lying. I mean, that was inappropriate to say on the national broadcast. But it's the same thing. You have some of these players that say, "Yeah, I don't want no a black quarterback because they're not as smart, or they don't make decisions on time." so was that fair on that way for them to say that?
No, because that's not a true statement. No, that's not a true statement right there.
Okay, so the statement Dion made may be a generalization.
Look,
because I've seen some kids that have come from single parent families, single mama families that are super smart and intelligent and play the game at a super high level. I mean, so we talking about generalizations. We got to put it all out there.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, I get that, but I will push back and say this: as B. Les has said, or BYG Business Ltd, he said Prime been in enough locker rooms to know what personality traits will succeed. So he's looking at the personality traits that will succeed. I mean, you can generalize, categorize, do whatever rising that you want to do. But
so you said personality traits. So how about Any white cornerbacks? Are you drafting white cornerbacks?
Hey, if they can get the job done, yes, I will. But for if you look at the history, if you look at the timeline, it hasn't been too many white cornerbacks. So that's not the position that they play. And
Jason Sehorn.
Jason Sehorn, yeah. Well, how long ago was that? Exactly, man. So look. All that I'm saying is this, man. That I don't think he's wrong in what he said. He shouldn't be scrutinized like this to this degree because they were just praising him, but now they're looking to bring him down. So no, man. Deion said what he said, and also shouldn't black people have an opportunity to be able to speak their mind? For a long time, black people have been held down from speaking the truth in their mind. It's just when white people do it, and this is not a race thing, but when they do it, it's like, come on, man, you can't be doing that. You already got everything. so it's like, yeah, it's controversial, but hey, I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just speaking the truth. My truth. It comes down to good guidance. You can't get that from one or two parents. So two is always better, though. It is.
Hey, if you're out there, you want to sponsor the show, we bring two different viewpoints sometimes. We give you both sides of the table, but just know that we always going to give you the different.
We're going to give you both sides of the table. But look, I'll say this. I foster, everyone speaking their mind. It doesn't matter what color you are, man, because like the truth is the truth. And so some people are going to feel it and it's going to sting, and some people are going to, agree with it. And so whether someone says that black athletes have big hamstrings and thighs, and
I'm glad you said hamstrings.
It doesn't matter. So just put the players where they can play and let them compete, and that's how you make it fair. Because on the football field, whoever has the best talent and who can compete at a very high level, that's who should be playing. And that's my take on that. And I'm done talking. And I said what I said.
I think so. Just like the Adidas try to get a regroup and try to re-sign Kanye. If y'all need to sign me too, you can.
Hey, you saw that too?
Yeah. I know that's off topic, and we don't have that on our list of things to talk about. But it was amazing to me to see that today, that Adidas is trying to renegotiate with Kanye.
What is going on, y'all?
Because it comes down to money. They losing so much money, with the Kanye West shoes and everything else that they can't sell because his contract was ironclad.
Ooh.
So they are trying to renegotiate with this man.
It was like, hey, Kanye, I didn't really want to break up with you, but my daddy told me that I can't do it no more. Hey, here you come. I'll call you back.
Yeah. You know what, girl? You know what? This ain't working out. And then they went out and saw what another dude was like. Hey, baby, look. The reality of it is I could be better. You and I, we like carrots and peas. We go together.
What is that song that Neo had made? I'm a force by myself. I'm a force when we're together. You make me better. You make me better.
Oh man. Oh Lord. Yeah.
Look, man. Look, business is business. Kanye West been doing. He had been doing good business. Adidas came out trying to strong arm him. Now they're gonna have to pay the man.
This man says it's me, not you.
It's me, not you, baby. It's me, not you. So man, but we had to bring that one up. I know it was off topic, but that was a good topic.
Yeah. Well, Adidas should probably learn to take a softer fall, like some of these boxers trying to do.
Ooh, take a softer fall. Who was trying to take a softer fall, man?
Oh, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. They still haven't solidified their contract. They're supposed to be fighting on April 15th, and for some reason, something is going on. These are the two top cats in this weight division, and everybody wants to see this fight. And they've been jabbering back and forth. And I get it. I mean, you want to hold out and make it as big as possible. Same way that it's a little gamesmanship with Floyd had with Pacquiao, but that took another 4-something years to happen. I don't think people have patience for Gervonta and Ryan Garcia because It don't have that same kind of swag, man. So when we talk about what's happening in boxing, man, it is frustrating to me,
Yeah.
especially being a child that grew up in the '80s and sat in front of some of the biggest fights for the biggest people, and all the top tier guys for each other. It was 3 belts, and everybody wanted to be undisputed champ. It wasn't 27 belts. Everybody
Right.
wanted to be showed that they was the best. Even
Yeah.
the second tier cats was up ready to rumble.
Man.
But for now to see this, I understand the business of it. I get it.
Yeah. Right.
But at some point, you got to go in there and not be afraid to take that O.
Mm.
It don't mean you ain't great because you take an L. All greats, most of the greats have taken an L.
But that's the old school understanding. Speaking of old school, I'm talking about old school in our generation. But because new school generation is just like, if you get on there and you get knocked out, you sorry, you suck. And so that's the difference. And nobody really wants to be in that category or in that space because the media has definitely, misconstrued and molded the minds to think that when you get in the ring and you get in there and you talk like what's our man that got hit by is it Rolly?
Rolly.
Rolly. He came in there talking all that stuff, and then he got knocked out. So we haven't heard too much about him, but
because he got knocked out in training camp too.
Yeah, exactly, man. So it's the era of the social media, man. It's a beast, and so we think differently now. Our minds are accelerated in terms of like what wins and losses look like. So it's not the same thing. So that's why this business has changed. It has accelerated. It's doing something completely different, and so it's the nature of the beast. And it's too much about business and not enough about boxing. That's it. Exactly, Kevin. That's it. It is too much about business and not enough about boxing.
So speaking of that, because I know we gotta keep it moving. We gotta hard out here. But Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. So is just Jake Paul just about business? It seemed like this man trying to prove something now.
Hey.
He started out fighting these celebrity boxing dudes, clubbing everybody, knocking everybody out,
putting them on the mat.
But now this weekend over in Saudi Arabia, he has his first opportunity to fight a real boxer or a semi-real boxer or somebody that actually focuses on boxing, has a professional boxing record, comes from a family of fighters. Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. What are your thoughts on this fight coming up, Prince?
Oh, man, he's gonna be put to the test. His brother was put to the test when for running his mouth when he fought Floyd Mayweather and got towed up. But he'll never say it. He gonna always look at himself in good grace. But this fight, man, Jake Paul, I want to see what he's gonna do, how he's gonna handle it. He has somebody that's bigger than him. That has some boxing skills and grew up in a family where they are all boxers. Like this is the world champion, the heavyweight world champion's brother.
That's what they do.
It's what they do. They wake up, they drink, they box, they go to sleep, they box, they eat, they box. So, man, we will see if Jake Paul say who he is. So, but I think this will be something that I'll be looking forward to. And I think, like Kevin said, it's nice to see Jake attempt to step up. But I don't think it's a big enough step, man. What?
It'll only be his 7th professional fight or semi-professional fight. So I think he's on target. I want to see him fight somebody. Next if he does well here, maybe fighting like a older fighter that still can really test him a little bit, like Antonio Tarver or somebody like that. Ooh. Shout out to the Magic Man. I know the Magic Man's still in shape, still out there throwing them the hooks, and he said he wants to see Jake Paul.
That's a nice one too.
Rockman, Rockman. But I don't know what happened with that fight.
Yeah,
maybe wasn't enough interest in it, and so maybe it's something they got to take overseas. But shoot, hey, Jake is out there, man. Jake got a punch. That's one thing I gotta say. He got a punch.
He got a knockout punch,
and it looked like he's taking it serious. So shout out to Jake. Whoever wants to step up and fight him. So I'm looking forward to that because Floyd's still out there fighting.
Yep.
Floyd fighting again this weekend. Floyd is quietly out there just stealing money.
Just stealing money, man.
He overseas. Don't nobody even know. Oh yeah, Jake Paul versus Roy Jones.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Roy got
Nah.
that suspect chin now, though, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't want to see Roy Jones on the ground. Y'all must have forgot.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Roy still got some hand skills though. He just need to be in shape and locked in to do it.
Yeah, because when Mike Tyson tenderized him, you
Yeah.
know that I was like, no, don't do that, don't do that. Yo,
I just got a call. I got to jump, man. So I apologize, Joe. I got to rock out of here. I'm gonna let Prince close it out. Solo, man. I got to go get this bag real quick.
Hey, man, look, man, y'all make sure that y'all catch us this weekend. We at GritCon. If you can, if it's
Diego,
streaming,
baby.
we're gonna do it, man. But hey, we're gonna be in San Diego this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, man. But I just want to say one thing. Man, the Ravens need to pay Lamar Jackson so they can make their quarterback happy. Man, forget all this other stuff talking about he didn't finish the season and everything else, man. Look, Lamar Jackson is your golden child, so don't mess this thing up. Those are my last words. I just want to talk about that, man. Everybody, y'all have a great week and great weekend. Life is good, so make it better. All right,
Peace, y'all.
We out. Ringside, Ray and Prince.
Ringside.
Gotta go. See y'all later. Peace. Yep. Subscribe to the YouTube page, all right? Yes, sir. If you don't know where it's at, I'll put the link at the bottom. Here we go. Subscribe to our YouTube page. But we appreciate everybody. Thank y'all, fam. Make sure y'all get other people to subscribe to this. Peace.